This is Bob. Bob is a normal, average, unextraordinary person. Bob is about to have a very special meeting with one of the world's most distinctive looking amoebas. This is our amoeba. Let's call him Carl. Carl is really cute, isn't he? Carl loves swimming almost as much as Bob loves swimming in his local creek.
Let's watch Bob go for a swim. Sploosh.
Carl sees Bob swimming and wants to play with him.
A new friend! Let's go up his nose.
This is Carl's favorite form of infecting a person, whether he be from a creek, pond, lake, mud puddle, slow river, swimming pool, spa, well, water tower, hot spring, thermally polluted wastewater, aquarium, or even in the soil of your front garden. Carl will always find some lovely, dirty water in the warm and humid south and southwest to set up his home. But should you add in a pinch of salt or use proper water treatment, Carl will die. Fun fact!
Carl has an appearance like a clown, haunting a local neighborhood near you. Carl, whose full name is Naegleria fowleri, which is why we call him Carl, is a parasite, a rather cute parasite that enters the body through any open orifice. Your mouth, eyes, nose, even a paper cut you never knew you had are all weak against Carl. Once he has entered Bob, Carl will transform. Now, Carl is ready to...
Wait!
What?
They don't know all the glorious forms of our dear little friend Carl. Carl, take it away.
Okay. I used to be a cyst when I was younger. Life was hard. I had barely enough nutrients to live. However, one day, a great change occurred. I grew into a trophozoite. I made more friends this way. I'm not lonely anymore. Then while I was still but a young sprout, I changed to my flagellated form. My tails helped me chase after those lovely chemicals. Eventually, I grew lazy again, like any good teenager, and returned to the trophozoite state, as I am today.
Now that Carl's done soaking up the spotlight and forgetting that I control his payroll, let's get back to the story.
Fun fact!
Cerebral fluid is Carl's favorite place to swim. It's a real-life pool where he can even binge on a glorious feast. Your brain.
Now that Carl has entered Bob, Bob is going to start feeling sick. It won't be fun for him. Carl is going to start excreting a protein-dissolving enzyme that will destroy Bob's brain. As Bob slowly grows dumber through the loss of brain cells, he will experience headaches, fevers, a stiff neck, hatred of food, vomiting, seizures, comas, or even become a completely different person.
At least I am not average anymore.
As Bob changes, his symptoms will continue to become worse and worse.
Wait. Don't everybody go self-diagnosing themselves with Carl. He only infects people between 0 and 8 times a year. A lot of people have antibodies already formed to help kill off Carl. Over 60% of people affected are children 13 and under, with 80% of cases being in males. Bob is a very unlucky person. He doesn't have antibodies, and the odds are stacked against him.
Fun fact!
Everybody infected with Carl in the past 50 years has died, except for 4 people, like our main man, Sebastian. Now that you're free of Carl, come be my butler.
So how exactly does one get rid of me? If you get affected by me and you aren't an evil person with antibodies against me, you're gonna die. I'll destroy you within 5.3 days exactly, so my averages say. Though it can take anywhere from 2 to 15 days for symptoms to show up, and then anytime between 3 and 7 days for me to turn your brain into a pile of mush. While many drugs kill me in test tubes, few patients survive me even after the said drugs. Plus, it can take up to weeks to identify me. I'm a sly one, Mr. Carl.
Even though it sounds like Carl is an inevitable deadly disease, remember, your body is your best defense. Most of us already have antibodies prepared to take Carl out. Not only that, but we can take other preventative measures to help stop Carl.
If you're going swimming in the south, there's always a risk you'll run into me. One simple slip up in the neighborhood pool and poof, a local kid is dead within the month. But I can't swim past nose clips and plugs. The use of those while swimming will prevent me from taking over you. And if you avoid digging in or stirring up sediment in infected bodies of water, I will find it difficult to reach you. I've managed to infect 23 people between 1995 and 2004, and every single one of them died. But I met my match in August of last year. A boy, Sebastian, survived my attack. He's still alive, even now, after months of recovery. I'm afraid that humans may be on the way to finding a way to kill me once and for all.